Birdies and bogeys only, please.
Yeah. Right. Does there anyone have anything to say, or are you all just documenting this for your spouses? Does anyone want to speak besides?
Bill, did you experience total consciousness out there?
There were a couple of moments where I was doing better.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I was more.
Well, he always seems to play like the hardest holes really well. And like, for example, the fourth hole today, which is one of the stronger holes out here, he had a 275-yard drive right down the right center, cutting the corner, and hit a 56 degree, I think, to like 4 feet, made birdie. I mean, it was just, you know, he's got a wonderful game, and I think you know, it has, if he could get feeling a little, you know, if the left leg was a little better and you got to practice some, you'd play that way all the time.
These are options.
Those are options.
What do you think of the course, Bill?
I like the course. I liked it. It suited me. I think I could tear it up someday. I liked it very much. The greens were in great, the course in great shape considering you got 71 inches of rain 2 days ago. The greens rolled nice. Thank you.
Thanks.
Greens rolled great. It's pleasing to the eye. It's gorgeous to have the river roll alongside. It's really nice.
What were your primary reasons for wanting to play here?
The cash.
Bill, DA's mother says that you kind of help loosen him up, bring out a little of the comic in him. Is that a natural effect you have on people, or is it, what's the effort been like to do
Well,
that?
this is a woman that's just been released saying these things. So I think his mother loosened him up quite a bit. But in terms of playing out there, you know, like a pro-am, you know, I think it's difficult for pros to go out there with amateurs who live and die with every shot. I mean, and you know, they start, like their game becomes more important than yours when you're playing for money and your livelihood. So I have almost no brain matter left, so it doesn't matter to me one shot to the next. I'm able to forget. And I know there's enough pressure. You know, it's like the guy said, you know, have a couple of kids and realize how important that putt is, you know. It means the difference between private school and the Coast Guard. So you just try to keep everyone relaxed. We have a good relationship.
Bill, it's important for athletes to have a little bit of fun while they're playing. Why is it so important for you to get out and watch a lot of baseball, play a lot of golf, kind of get away from that comedy a little bit?
Because I'm an athlete.
You laugh though. He is so athletic. He really is. I mean, when he hits the ball solid, it's flush and it sounds as good as me hitting one or Tiger Woods hitting one. When he hits one good, it's purely flushed, and it's you know, he's got a lot of really natural athleticism and is a very good athlete.
You posed for that shot on 4, like you like that wedge. You always pose like that on good shots.
Well, I didn't want anyone to forget that shot.
And you made the putt too. That was
I
even
did
better.
make the putt, yeah.
You almost got taken out by your own clubs on the 5th hole. Did
that
you
was
know
my-
golf was such a dangerous
That was
sport?
my caddy / driver, cast / bodyguard, who went under the ropes. We cleared the ropes in the cart, but the golf clubs did not. And they sort of boomerang and whipped. It could have been a decapitation,
Yeah.
but instead, we're just so happy to be here having some ball.
How was that missing from Caddyshack? That would have been a great scene for Caddyshack, don't you think?
You sound like the guy that wrote Caddyshack too.
You've been coming to Parkland for quite a while. You've got a relationship. You've got family here. How many years have you been playing with this area, and what was the attraction, particularly to play here?
I think I was 9 when I first came here, so that's, I don't know what I was, maybe I was 10, I don't know. So that's how long I've been coming here. I remember the Mississippi River, and like there was a big flood and snakes came out of the river and all my cousins were shooting snakes with BB guns. That's what I remember. So watch it.
Last question.
Bill,
Claire had told me that he spent the first 5 years of his career writing you to come to the Classic. Do you remember that, and why come now so many years later?
Claire's grammar has improved a great deal.
Will you be back?
You know, and the sentence structures are really promising. No, I always intended to come, and I don't know who it was, but a long time ago, almost 30 years ago, a fellow sent me an autographed baseball of the Cubs and said, you don't have to say thanks or anything. It was, I think it was the 45 Cubs. You don't have to say thanks or anything, just sometime come and play in the Quad City Open. And I always thought, well, okay, I gotta do that. It was always something, but I'm not as organized as I intend to be in the future. And so I knew I was gonna come, it was just a matter of the time to come, and then this was really the time to come. And going to the dig was really supreme. That's really a lot of fun. I heard about the dig years and years ago and wanted to go. It was great. But, but meeting DA and, becoming partners, playing partners a couple of years ago was, the fact we're both Illinois guys and, we're a local hire, as they say in the business. So we're sort of local and, it's a tournament that I think it'd be great if DA would, lay off the hard stuff this week. Just beer and wine, and maybe win this tournament. I think it'd be great. There's a lot of great players up on that wall, and he should be up there.